Okay, good evening everyone, or maybe good afternoon. All right, so welcome to the second session for the workshop technologies. And again, if you can visit this website for the resources that I'm going to tell you today, that would be great. And here we are going to look at the topic number 2. Okay, this is called React application. Okay, so the name might be a little bit foreign to you. Let me explain what we are doing today. Okay, so last time you all built a really cool website, right, with HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So today we're actually doing the same thing, but with the tools that the professional developer is using nowadays. Because I want to show you actually, if you're going to pay someone to build website for you, like, and I mean website meaning that it's like web application that actually have like complex interaction, they would probably gonna use the same tooling that you're gonna use today. So that's kind of like how far, or like the level of the professional tools that are available for you today. Okay, so that's my goal. I want to give you a feeling of what are we doing in terms of like web development. Okay, and in order to do that, I have to tell you about the JavaScript frameworks. Okay. So the JavaScript is the language that you used last time. So toward the end, when you made something more dynamic, you are using JavaScript. You write some codes, and then it kind of like responds to the action, like clicking button and moving the mouse over some elements, and then you get something happening. That's powered by the JavaScript language. Okay. But today, I'm going to go a little bit further by introducing the concept of the framework. Okay, so the framework is another thing on top of the language itself. Okay. All right, so what is a framework, right? It sounds really abstract, right? So framework, it's a library. So I guess maybe that doesn't help. So framework is a code that people write or design, okay? So that when you write JavaScript, you just don't write anything. You have to follow the rule. So you have to, there are some sets of implementation rules that you have to follow if you want to use the frameworks. What is referred to, this one, is as the opinion, okay? So basically, if you don't have the framework, you feel free, you have flexibility, you have freedom to write in however way you want. But if you're using framework, you have to follow the rule of the frameworks. So in a sense, it limits you to do the certain way in a way that it's being designed for. Okay, all right. So if you use a framework, it means that you have less freedom, you have less flexibility. But what is the benefit of having less freedom, right? Because freedom is good, right? Everybody wants freedom. That's kind of true in other areas. But if you want to write application that is complex and you want to collaborate with other people, having too much freedom is actually bad. Because you are going to fight with the other people, and you're going to get, everyone's going to get confused on what you're writing. So the opinion is actually quite important because you need predictability and homogeneity. Okay, if you follow the same rule, then you pretty much know what's going to happen if you do certain things, and you expect something is always going to happen. So that's the good thing. And also, the code that you're writing with the framework is always going to look the same no matter who writes it. And that's a good thing if you want to read other people's code, because you kind of know, like you see in certain structure, and it's kind of apparent what this section of the code is doing. In contrast with if you just write things on your own without the framework, then it's quite hard to read other people's code, because you have to understand their way of structuring it. Okay, so the main benefit of this is predictability, homogeneity, and also I would say maintainability. Okay, if you read the code that is written in the framework, maybe a couple years from now, it will probably is going to be the same in terms of like, things that are evolving. So you can expect people, and also you can expect other people who know the framework to come in at a later stage and take the work from you, a couple years from now, because we all follow the same rule. So it's easy to find someone else to take care of your code too. So that's a huge benefit of maintainability of the software. Okay. All right. So I want you to contrast the two approaches of writing software. So the first one is called vanilla JS. Okay. So vanilla is like the flavor of the ice cream, right? It's just the plain flavor. So when you use vanilla JavaScript, it's like last time. You just write something on the file without following any rule. Like you come up with your own structure and your own style, right? And that's actually that's not a bad thing either, because if you're writing the software that's not too complex and you are the only one who work on it, then maybe just write on your own rule might be the best way. It's the fastest one, right? So that's it has the place on its own in terms of the vanilla JavaScript. But then if you want to collaborate with other people and you want to write a more complex application, I think using a framework would be the way to go. Okay, and that is also what the professional developer is using nowadays to write anything that you see on the website that is remotely complex. I would say that they are using the frameworks for sure. Okay. All right. So which framework shall we use today? Because I will tell you that in the world of software development, there's tons and tons of frameworks, right? Which one are we going to use today? So for me, I would say that let's use the one that is the most popular. Okay. So how do we determine which one is the most popular? I would say Stack Overflow survey. Okay. For those who's not developer, you might not know this website, but for those who start coding for just a little bit, you will come across the answer on Stack Overflow. That's the popular website that people write questions and other people come to answer. Okay, so it's a place where a developer kind of hangs out. Okay, and every year this website conduct a survey about all kind of things, technology, tools, professional work, life, and things like that. So we can use this result to judge what kind of a framework that is currently relevant. Okay, let's check out the results. All right. So there are tons and tons of things that you can look at, but I want to focus on the web framework and technology. Okay. And again, you can see that the first one is Node.js. Okay, so Node.js is not the web framework per se. It's called JavaScript runtime. So it's a different thing. But the JavaScript framework that is relevant for the topic today is actually this guy over here, React. Okay. So essentially, if you're talking about the most popular JavaScript web framework today, it's going to be React. Okay. And if you want to work as a developer today and you search for the job, the most requested framework that they want you to be able to do is React. Okay, so some people might just say, I'm a React developer. Like, you can also say that because that's all you do all day, every day, in most of the work. Okay, so that's what we're going to do today. Okay, you are actually going to use the real professional tools that real developer that get paid with real money do this every single day. Okay. All right. React. Okay. So let's get started. Okay. So first thing I want you to do, we are going to not use the VS Code at the beginning. We're going to use the command prompt. Okay. The command prompt can be accessed from the search bar and search for something like command prompt. Do you see something like this? Okay. So you do have it in your computer, command prompt. It's like a boring program, but it actually works. Can you find command prompt?
I think there's a shortcut.
Yeah, that command prompt. Yeah. This is fine. Can you find command prompt?
No.
Okay, can you search for command prompt? Yes, that's the one. Yeah, search for command prompt. Just type it in. COMM. Yeah, that one. Just click it. There you go. You see command prompt? Yes. Okay. Okay, so today it's going to be like real developer. So a lot of things going to be new to you if you haven't done kind of this. So it's a lot of little things. So do call for help. Okay, because if you miss one thing, then it kind of go on and on and on, and you cannot follow, right? So make sure you get your stuff sorted out. Okay. All right. If I were to go to command prompt, it might look like this. It's probably going to look like this. Okay. So right now, this is where we are. Okay. We are in this particular folder. Okay. I want you to go to the desktop. I forgot to write into the instruction, but can you do this with me? We're going to type cd. cd means change directories. And then with the capital D, ESKTOP. And hit enter. Okay, so you like new generation, you probably never do this on a daily basis, but we can change the directory with the command prompt, okay? Yes? You're good.
Yes.
Okay, let me show you what happens if you do it correctly. I hit enter, and see this? You are in desktop. And I just want to let you know that this is the location of the desktop that is on your desktop, right? If I were to, maybe this is additional, right? If I were to do dir, that's called see what inside this directory. I can see that this is actually the content in my desktop. Like if you type dir like this, right? You're going to see the content on your actually desktop. Like if I were to look at my desktop, I have a folder called this one, called Flutter Basics. If I dir, it's actually here, like that. So just kind of confirm that you're actually on the right place. Okay? All right? So next stop, I want you to type or just copy and paste. So right now, if you can open my website, and if you can copy and paste, that will be the fastest way. Okay? So I'm going to highlight Control-C-Cat to copy, or just right-click and copy. Okay? Come to your desktop, and this is the cool trick. You can right-click to paste. So the paste command on your terminal is right-click. See, I just right-click, and then it just appears magically on the terminal. I have to say magic too, right? Okay, and can you hit enter one time? And I will check on your computer to see if it's going well or not. Okay, can you, now everyone, I think that you should go to my website. My website is right here. Okay, please do this because it will make your life much, much easier because you can copy the code. Today, if you write one thing wrong, nothing works. Okay? So, go to my website and go to page number 7. Okay? And then you can copy code like this. See? Boop. Copy. Like that. Right? And to paste, you just do right-click to paste. That's all. And then enter. Okay? If you do it correctly, you should be greeted with something for you to type like this. So stop at this point right now. Okay? We'll wait for everyone to get up to speed. Okay, let me check on your computer. You got it. And you click a little bit further, that's fine. Okay. That's fine. Okay, you're
Yeah.
probably. Oh, you're done. You're actually done. Okay, fine. Okay, if you guys done, that's okay. But I want to wait for other guys to get up to this point first. Okay, you're good. Yes. Oh, you're good. You're good. Okay. Okay. Most people got up to this point. Okay, let's go on a little bit further. So basically, I kind of tell you what to choose, right? So first, you can choose the project name. If you don't do anything, it's going to default to wheat project. It's called wheat. Okay, so I just hit enter one time. Okay, and these are the popular frameworks that that you can use. Okay, today we're going to go for React. See, that's the one that is listed the highest on the survey. And I'm going to hit enter one more time, like that. And now there are tons of variants that you can do. We're going to go for this guy right here, JavaScript plus SWC. If you want to know more about this, come talk to me later. It's kind of complicated. Okay? And I'm going to hit enter one more time. Okay? You want to use this? No, because it's experimental, dangerous. No. And you want to install and start? Yes. There you go. Okay. If you mess it up, call me. I can fix it. Okay. See, today it's a bit kind of stringent in terms of like you gotta get it right every single time. Okay, so no. Okay, can you? Oh, this one wrong. Okay, I have to fix it. Okay, try again. Good. And we're gonna go for React, and this one, that one, that one. Okay. Wrong. Let me fix it. Okay, wrong. Okay. It's okay. Many people make these mistakes before. I just want you to make sure that you got the right option before we go on. Yeah, that one. Okay, I have to go to desktop. Sorry, let me do this for you. That one, and then can you copy? There's going to be, can you go to my slides? Not this one, slides number 2. Go here and go here. And go to page number 7. Okay, can you copy this line? No, just this line. Copy, and then right-click onto, right-click, and then enter. And go slowly, enter one time. And choose React. Press the down button. You have to do this. React. And then enter. And then choose JavaScript. You have to do arrow key. One more time. JavaScript plus SWC. That one. Enter. No. Enter. Yes. This. Okay. And yes. Enter. Okay. You're good. Okay. So I believe you're good. Okay. If you've done everything correctly, you should see something like this, with similar to what's on my screen. Okay, if you had that, then you can go to the website right here. Right here, you can go to this website. Okay, so go to page number 9 and copy this link and paste onto the new tab. Are you seeing this? That's your website, powered by React application. Okay, and I mean, while we're waiting, right, you can actually interact with this website by just pressing the count. See, it's incrementing the count. And that's actually what we're going to do today too. Okay? Call me if you don't get something like this. Okay, I assume that you got this page successfully. Okay, if so, I'm going to move on. Okay. Okay, so let me explain this. Right now, you are accessing the website on what's called localhost. So localhost means your own machine. So normally you go to like google.com, it goes to other places. But when you type localhost, it's actually your own machine, because your own machine is actually running the server. It's actually serving stuff on your local machine. That's why it's called localhost. Okay. So right now your machine is running the server, right? I want to turn it off. How do we turn the server off? Okay. We're going to go back to your terminal. So make sure that it's active, meaning that you click on it, then it's active, right? This one is running the web server. I want to turn it off. I have to type control and ccat. See, control and ccat to turn off the server on the local machine. See, once I do this, I got the command prompt. That means that nothing's on. If I were to go back to my website again and I refresh, then I will get nothing, meaning that now the server's down. Okay, got it? So what I want you to have right now is your web server to become down. So I need you to turn off your web server right now. I've already done that. Got it? That means it's down. That means that if you come back here, you should not get anything. It should be off. Okay? Great. If you've done that, then now we can start using VS Code. All right? So you can close the terminal right now. Doesn't really matter. Just close it. Okay? Close it. Next up, I want you to open VS Code that we just used last week. Okay, VS Code. Okay, the next thing I want you to do is I want you to select or drag Read project right here into the VS Code. See what I'm doing? You should have Read project on your desktop. If you're doing everything correctly, you should have a folder called Read project. I want you to drag it into the VS Code like this. Okay, it's called setting the right workspace. Okay, let me show you one more time. Close the folder. Normally you should have something else or nothing in here. I want you to drag Read project folder into here. Okay, assuming you got everything right. If not, let me know. Okay. You should have this exactly like I do. If you don't see something like this, then you're not doing it right. You should see exactly like this. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go to the menu, terminal, and new terminal. Okay. Once you do that, you're going to be greeted with the terminal like this. And you can start typing something in here. I want to type this, PNPM run start. This guy right here. And hit enter. Okay, this guy first, I'll be with you later, okay? You need to stop this server by Control C. Okay, you're done. Now, can you open VS Code and then you drag the folder Read project, which you already did, right? So now you can type PNPM run start right now. You should turn it off. Oh, you already turned it off. You're fine. You're good. Turn it off. Can you type this one and enter? Oh, it's missing start script. Why? Oh, let me check. Maybe I made mistakes. Oh, sorry. Wrong command. Run def, not run start. Run def. Sorry. I was confused for a bit. Def. Sorry guys. This one. Def.
Like, how do I get there? I don't know.
Okay. Right now you're good. Go here. Terminal.
Oh, terminal.
New terminal. And PNPM run def. Can you enter? Can you press enter? You haven't pressed enter yet? Yeah. You got it? Okay. Yes. Okay. And once you've done that, now you can refresh and it should come back. There you go. See, now if you refresh, then your website should come back.
I can find terminal.
Okay. The terminal is, okay, you can do it right here. Terminal, new terminal. And PNPM run def. I think you mistype, you misspell. NPM run. Yes, enter. There you go. Now you can refresh the website. I don't know if you still have it. If not, it should come up. It's okay. Can you go to my lecture? Go to my lecture. Come here. Go here. Go here. It's here. Might be nice to move here so that you can always see it. Okay. Okay. I see error. Can you refresh? Does it work? Can you refresh that page? Yes, it's working. Okay. All right. Okay, that's good. Okay, so if I were to run, so again, as you might have guessed, this command is actually start the server. So when the server starts, then you can access the website, right? Okay, so I'm gonna do this too. Okay, so just to let you know, if you want to exit this, so you can do Control-C, right? Now it's done, it's off. If you want to start it, you can do PNPM run def to start it. So I can restart and do whatever I want, okay, from this terminal, okay? And if you were to press this button right here, don't worry, you can press this button. This one is just hiding, okay? It's not closing. So if I were to press this little X right here, it's gone, right? But if I want to see it again, I can go to View, and then I go to Terminal, okay? In order to bring it back, okay? So it's not gone, it's just hiding, okay? So I go to View, and then Terminal to bring it back, okay? If you want to kill it, then the button is actually this one. So this one is actually closing it. Okay, so there's a different command, but for now, just leave it on. Just leave it on. Okay, do not do anything at the moment. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna press this button again to hide it. Okay, I'm not killing it. Okay, I'm just hiding it right now, like this. Okay, and I can refresh to get it back. Okay. Okay. So next up, I want to. So we're here. Okay. So the first thing is, notice that this one says Wheat Project, right? I want you to change this one to your own title, okay? So we're going to go to index.html. Wait, this one sounds familiar, right? Index.html. It is the HTML that we worked on last time, right? That's exactly what it is. So I can go to my index.html. And why don't we change this one? Why don't we change this one? Right? Why don't we change this? Why don't we change this one? Right? Exactly. Okay, so I'm gonna change it to my my awesome website. Okay. All right. So what happened if I were to do this? I go back here and wait. It's the same. What happened? It happened because I did not save it. Right? Remember from last time? If you see this white dot, meaning nothing's gonna change. So if you want to save, you can do File and Saved, or even better, Control S. It's the fastest one. Now I go back to my website and voila! Right now, I got my awesome website. Okay. This is so Thailand. Okay. Right here, index.html. And then here. And then save too. It's not like nowadays. Nowadays, you don't have to press save anymore. Right? When I do like Word document, it's auto save. Nothing like that in here. So Thailand. It's so Thailand, man. All right. Next stop, I think that this favicon, you know what favicon is? This guy right here. This one is not customized enough. We're going to change it to be something like our stuff, okay? I want you to go to page number 12 and click on this URL right here. This is favicon generator. Okay, how do we use it? You can create your favicons from any source you like, but today let's make it a little bit easier. So we're going to make it from the text. So right now it should select the text by default, right? Okay. So first off, I want you to write. Okay, sorry. Actually, it's not selecting the text by default. So can you please press at the text icon, the text option? Okay. And now you can write anything in here like NR if you want to write your initial, see? Or if you have emoji, you can also put in emoji. Like if you search for emoji, you can copy and paste something that you feel like, nice, like this guy right here. I'm going to copy and then paste it back here. So I got the hand emoji. So emoji is like a character. So you can also use the raw characters or get the emoji somewhere and then paste it in here. Okay. You can also choose the color. So I want this guy. Wow, this guy looks good. Like that. Okay. You choose the color, background color. Okay. And I think that's about it. You know, you can do it on your own if you want something really customized. But just to move along, just scroll down until you see this button right here, download zip. Okay, so just change a couple things. That's enough. You know, do not spend too much time on this thing. Okay, it's kind of small point. Okay, just download the zip file. Okay. Once you download the zip file, then can we open it? Can you open it? So if you want to find it, I guess the most straightforward way, I guess, would be go to Explorer and then go to Download. It should be in your download folder. This is something that I had, right? Okay. So I'm going to double click on it. Okay. And I want to get the files out. So the file that I want is this one right here. I want this one. It's called favicon. I don't know if your icon looks the same as mine. Let me check. It's the same. It looks the same. So grab one of these, okay? And I want you to drag it out to the desktop first, okay? Drag it out to the desktop first. So you have this favicon on your desktop. Okay. Next stop, you can close the Explorer. Once you have, and see right away, right? You can see that this is something that I made by myself, right? Next stop, I want you to do this. I want you to drag this one into the public folder. Notice that I'm not dragging it into anywhere. I choose specifically the public folder. Okay, let me just do that first. So right now, you should have public folder and the favicon.svg exactly like this. Yes?
Have a download.
Let's have download. Okay. You don't need to download anything. Did you go to that? Can you go to my slide, or have you made the? Oh, right here.
I'm already downloaded.
It's already in the download folder. Go to your Explorer. Right here. Go to here. There you go. Can you double click?
Yes.
Okay, and then one more time. Double click one more time. Drag this favicon out to here first. Do it. Try again. Just drag one file. I just need one file. Drag it out. Okay, and then drag it into your public folder. Like that. There you go. Okay, good job. What is this?
Just
Oh, no, because I think that you know how to do this already, right? You are
Not
like,
really.
oh, not really?
Yeah.
Because you seem to suggesting. So I mean, okay.
Yeah,
Right.
I'm just trying. Yeah, I'm just trying.
Oh, to start. What do you mean? What does start mean? Like web server?
Like GOG.
Okay. All right. Now, if you know something, we can share the knowledge. You know.
just-
Okay. You know some cool trick? Let me know. Okay. Okay. You know something. Okay. So I got the favicon. So how do I put it into my website, right? The trick is actually to go back to your index.html, and you might see this one right here. Index.html, and you see this one right here. This is where you specify your favicon. So why don't we change it? Okay. So we're going to change this one. So line number 5, to be exact, right? I'm going to say favicon. That's all. Okay, so all you need to do is change it like this. And then don't forget to save. Okay? And see what happened. There you go. Now my website is much, much more customized, right? Wow. That is so cool. And we're not even doing JavaScript yet, right? This one is just kind of, you know, a little setup, boilerplate things. All right. So cool. Next up, let's actually do something coding. Okay. What I want you to do is actually clearing everything that you have on your web page. So this one, it's kind of too many things. I want you to start from the beginning. Okay. So do this with me. First, I'm going to go to a folder called source. See the folder called source. Okay. If you expand it, you should see the content exactly like this. Okay. The first stuff is, can you go to index.css right here? And can you clear everything? So I'm going to select all the things in here and delete. So I want you to see everything from the ground up. So we're going to delete all the things that already come with the package. And then save. Don't forget to save. So index.css, clear everything. Okay. Next up, I'm going to go to app.css. That's another CSS file that I'm going to clear everything to. Like that. And then save. So now you're clearing these 2 files now. Okay? Clear and saved. Next up, I want you to go to app.jsx. Okay, this one you can clear everything too. Okay, but this file cannot be blank, or else it will have error. So before you save, even if you save, it's okay. But before you go move on, can you go back to my page number 13, and can you copy whatever is inside this box? This one go into app.jsx. Okay, so this goes into app.jsx. Okay, so notice that my app.jsx actually have some stuff in here from page 13. Okay, it has to have something like this, or else there will be error. Okay, so if you've done this correctly, then you should be greeted with just blank page. Okay, if I go back to my website should be empty. But this is empty without error. Okay? Everybody on the same page with me? If not, can you call for help, please? All right. So next step is when you write React, okay, you are going to write everything into this app.jsx. It's the main application of your website, okay? And you might notice that this one looks like code. It's actually, this one is JavaScript language, okay? So when you write something like this, you gotta be a little bit more careful than last time. Last time, when you write HTML, you can make mistakes. It's usually okay. But when you write JavaScript, you cannot make mistakes, or else it's gonna yell at you. Okay? Okay, so let's do it. But it's not as scary as you thought, okay? But I just wanna make sure that you understand when it's coding, like language, you gotta make it correct, okay? Okay, what I want you to do is, I want to, okay, I'm gonna put it here, and then this one here, so that you can see what happened, okay? So first off, I wanna have some space between this thing right here. See, I use my enter to make a space, okay, a line, right? And in here, you are feel free to write the same thing that you learned last time. For example, if I want to write H1, which is the header, right? I can always write welcome. And when I save, there you go, welcome. If you feel like you did this before, you are correct. So this part is like HTML, but it's not actually HTML. This one is JavaScript syntax that kind of mimic the HTML part. Okay, but you write it the same way as your HTML. Okay, but there are some certain rules that you cannot do. For example, you cannot write anything outside this little box right here. Everything has to be contained between these little guys. If you write something outside it, it will yell at you. So you kind of have to follow my pattern exactly. Okay? Okay, so let's do something more. P, which is the paragraph, right? My name is Niran. Okay? Okay. So what I want you to do right now is you can feel free to make the website like last time. Remember, last time we do what? We do name, right? And then we do my favorite food, H2, right? And then I also do another list, right? And list, which is pizza. And I like rice, right? And I also have my pet. I'm doing fast because I want you to kind of experiment on your own because this is like last time. So I'm going a little bit fast, okay? So my pet is gonna be the picture from Pexel, which is the dog guy. So I'm gonna search for my dog picture. dog, maybe this guy right here, copy, and then my pet is going to be image, right? And then source is going to be like that. And then I'm going to have the width equal to 50 pixel. Something's wrong. It's not formatting for me. Maybe that's correct. Okay, there you go, like that. All right. Okay. So, okay, for those who wondering how did you get the image, right? So I'm going to go to pexels.com, P-E-X-E-L. So that's the website, pexel.com. Okay. So the photo that you want, you can search for it, like dog. So we can change my dog for you. Okay. I'll change to this guy. This guy looks good. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to copy the image link. Okay. Like last time, you have to copy the image link, not the image. Okay. Not download it. It has to be this one. Okay. And what you want to do is you want to go back here and okay, the way that I would like usually start is I want to write image first, okay? So notice that I let VS Code do its job, right? I just type img and then I just hit tab. And then it's kind of construct the HTML tag for me, okay? All I need to do is actually put in the source, right? I'm just Control V. Notice that okay, I'll be with you, okay? Notice that the link is really long and it ends with JPEG. So that's the important part. Like I tell you last time, it has to be the link to the picture itself, not the link to the web page. It has to be JPEG, okay? And then, actually this one will work, but the image will look big for sure, right? Really huge, right? So you want to constrain the size. So the attribute, which is going to be width, right, equal to 50 pixel. That's how we do. So normally I just do, I don't even need all, it's like alternate text. But what I need is actually width equal something like this. Okay, and then my website should look normal. Okay, okay, that's the first part. I'll help the other guys. Okay, hold on. Okay, so you might notice that your code looks kind of messy, right? And the way to format your code is actually to right-click. So right now, if your code just looks really messy, just right-click. And there's going to be a command called format document. So this one is your friend, basically. It will format the code for you, assuming that you type everything correctly. OK, so if I type, click at format documents, right? So right now, it's asking for the formatter, right? I can say configure right here. Okay, and then you can choose prettier. This is a very popular code formatter. Just choose this one, and then it will do your job for you. Okay, so format document, configure, and then choose prettier. Okay, and now see, my code also looks better too. You only need to do this once. The next time that you format your code, it will choose prettier by default. So the first time, it's going to ask you what type of formatter you want, and you choose prettier. And next time, you don't need to choose it anymore. You can just format it like this. Okay, do you still have errors? As you can see that this one is very strict. If I miss any enclosing brackets, I get error. So it's actually not HTML, it's JavaScript hiding behind the facade of HTML. So this is code. This is not just HTML, OK? OK, I assume that you guys are OK. I'm not sure. You need help over there? OK, if no, I will go on. OK, I will move on. OK, so up to this point, where is CSS, right? I want to add some CSS. So I can do that too by including this statement right here. Can you go to page number 14? And can you copy this line, number 14, and place it on top of your app.jsx. So I'm going to go up here, hit enter, and then just paste it in there. Right here. Just paste this statement on page 14 onto your app.jsx. Okay? And once you did that, you can do something like this. You can go here to app.css. Okay? Do you remember that this is a file that I told you to clear? Now, you are welcome to insert the CSS of your choice. Okay? For example, I can go for body, right? And I can go for background color, which background color. And I can say for red, it will become red. Okay, so just check if this is working first before you go any further. Okay, so one more time. In order for you to use CSS, you have to use this statement on page 14. Okay, copy, put it on the top of your app.jsx, right? And now you can visit app.css, and now you can start typing something in. Okay. So today I'm going to skip CSS part because that's something that we covered last time. There's nothing different. So if you can just skip it by copying the code that I had on page 15, or actually 16. Okay. So this is something that I just do, just a light styling of the page. Okay. So I just copy page 16 and put it into app.css. Just kind of make the style a little nicer. So basically, just adding the gray background color, and just do some color on the header, and also the rounded corner on the image. Okay. So anything that you can see here, you can kind of guess, right? Background, border radius, color, and then margin, font family. So change the font size and things like that. Okay. Okay. But then feel free to add anything that you want, right? CSS is pretty easy. Actually, I would say it's pretty lenient. You can add anything. It probably is not going to break your website. Okay, it's very lenient. Okay. Up to this point, if you need my help, let me know before I move on. Okay, move on. All right, let's go. So you might not be impressed, right? Because wait, this is something that we kind of similar to what we did last time. So what's the benefit of using the frameworks, right? It comes to right here from now on, okay? So say I want to do this. I want to say that my name is Niran, right? I am XXX years old. Okay? So right now, I want to add my age onto the website, right? So if you want to do this normally, you would just write your age onto the website. So yeah, I'm old. I'm 43 years old. So I'm going to add my 43 years old, right? I mean, you can add your age in there, right? So nothing's wrong with this. But what happens if somebody visits this website next year? Then this information is actually obsolete, right? So I want my website to be, always updated. This is where JavaScript comes in, okay? So again, this is JavaScript, right? So I can write some code to it. So I'm gonna write something like this, right? So make sure that you are above the return statement. Okay, so I'm going to make some space above the return statement, but still inside the function. Okay, so first I'm going to declare my variable. So variable is something that you can store in memory, right? I'm going to say const, okay, birth year equal, and then I can say that. So this is going to be the year that you were born. I was born in 1982. And yes, I'm old, right? I was born in 1982. So do the same thing, but put in your birth year. So notice the name of the variable here. So this is called the Pascal case. The camel case. So when I want to write something that has two words on it, I put it together, but then I capitalize the second words and so on, so that it's easier to read. Okay. So you can follow this convention. Okay. Next step is I want to have what is the current year right now. So I want to say current year equal. So this is where JavaScript come in. Okay, I want to do this. New date dot get full year. Okay, you have to write this exactly like this. Okay, the one on the left side is the name of the variable, but the right side is the language expression. You gotta write it exactly like this. Okay. Okay, so I'm not going in depth into JavaScript today, but you might have guessed, right, what this is doing, right? I want to get the year of today's date. Right, and this is the code that actually gets executed every time the website starts up. So this is going to be dynamic variable, meaning that it changes. Today, next year is going to change. 2 years from now, this variable is going to change. Okay? So once I have this, I can say that my age equal, you might have guessed, it's going to be current year subtracted by birth year. Again, you have to write exactly like this. This is coding. Okay? So once you do this, then this age right here contains my age, right? I want to display this thing onto the website. How do I do it, right? Oh, simple. I just replace this thing that I hard code with the age, right? This thing has to be dynamically calculated. So I'm going to write age like this, right? Because, this thing and this thing supposed to be the same, right? You can try that. And you saved. You're going to see what happened. Right? You might have, you want to see it that right now, it's not doing the right job, but it's understandable, right? Because you are coding, you are telling it to display the text called age, right? But that's not what I want, right? I want the age to be dynamically displayed, not just the literal string, right? So what I want to do is you have to enclose this in the curly braces, like that. And now, if you save, voila, you're going to see that age is this guy right here. But now when it displays, it's actually display the value that is inside. Okay, I'll be with you soon.
Why?
Okay, there are many things in here. This one is also like this.
Okay.
Like that. And then you misspell this one. Okay, and now you can continue. Okay, you have problems. Yeah, you misspell. Okay. It's a coding where you gotta make it absolutely correct. So you have problem too, right? Or no?
Yeah, I think.
Oh.
Shit.
It has to be that's the no.
Right?
Not exactly. So it's like that. It seems right to me though,
Yeah,
although
There's no.
I think this one. Oh,
Yeah.
but it's still wrong. I mean, something's. Okay, there's a error in your code somewhere in. Okay, it's kind of weird. Like, let me. Okay, yeah, definitely something wrong. Okay, usually what I do, I just keep deleting stuff and see if it works. So right now, I'm gonna comment this out. And let's see if I comment this out. So something definitely wrong in here. So why is it? Okay, this one. Okay, so this is definitely wrong. So okay, capital F. Oh, this is so little, right? But that's something. Oh, actually no. Let me try again. Get full year. New date, birth year. That's right, current year. Okay. Cons. There you go. Okay. Yeah, you need the decorations. Okay. Okay. Can I see? Now. Okay, you might be missing this guy. Okay, but I think might be best to format your code. Okay, right now you're good. Saved it. Okay. Okay. All right. I think some of you might notice that some mistake is kind of hard to debug, and that's once you get really good at programming, the debugging skill is actually quite important. Like you develop it, once you get more exposures. Okay. All right. So this is one example where without using React, this type of insertion is quite complex. Okay, so if you use React, this is relatively simple, right, for doing something like this. Okay. Okay, what else can we do, right? This is kind of very small point, but again, if you run this website next year, then my age will increase to 44. Okay, so that's something that more dynamics in terms of the content, right? Okay, so next up, let's do something with button. Okay, so button is important, right? So I'm gonna go for under H2. Okay, I'm gonna do another one, and then I'm gonna say click me. Okay, so I want click me in here. Okay, I think I'm gonna make my picture smaller too because it just keep coming up. So I want to show click me. Okay, and under the click me, I want button. Okay, and this button is gonna say click me. Okay, very unimaginative. Okay. All right, so one more thing if you want. So you can go to, you can style this thing a little bit more. So if you go to page number 17, I already have a CSS code to style the button. Okay, so I'm going to copy page 17, which is another CSS for styling button and input. And I'm going to go back to my app.css, and I'm going to paste more stuff in it. because my button looks kind of ugly. So I want to style it. So right now my button is like this, which looks better. Okay. Okay. So what I did is I go to page number 17, and I copy this and then paste it in my app.css. So this one go into app.css. Okay, so just right at the bottom, and then now you can have the button that looks decent. All right, so that's kind of small points, right? Okay. So if I want you to click something and then something happen, okay, I can also insert it in here. So watch me. Okay, so we're gonna type something like this. We're gonna go for on click equal, okay, and then something in the curly braces, okay, and then I'm gonna write the parenthesis equal larger than, and then alert, and then with the enclosing parenthesis, and then type something in as a text like hello. Okay, so notice that this is a lot of typing. Okay, so you can save yourself some typing error by, did I post the code here? Actually, I did not post the code here, so let me do that right now. Maybe it's easier if I post it, or maybe you just type it. Okay, maybe it's a good exercise. All right, so do this with me. Okay. This will be the last code that you type. Okay, the next one I'm just gonna copy and paste. Okay, but this one you can just type it with me. Okay, let me show you one more time from the beginning. So you're gonna start with just purely just a button, right, like this. Okay, and then I'm gonna say on click. Okay, equal, and then the curly braces. Okay, inside the curly braces I'm gonna go for parenthesis equal larger than, and then I'm going to follow by alert, and then follow by the parenthesis, and then inside quotation and say something hello. Okay, I know that's a lot, but bear with me. This is the last typing for today, and I guess for this class, because we're not seeing each other again. But yeah, if you type this correctly, then you should see this behavior on your website. Ta-da! See? You should click and something, the pop-up happen. Okay? You can kind of practice. And that is exactly another JavaScript. You have to type correctly.
Why?
Oh. Because you have to type exactly like I do. Okay, this, alert, that. There you go.
I don't know
Yeah.
what is
That one,
this.
larger than this one. Okay.
But if I
You can change anything inside the quotation. That's okay. You're allowed to do that. But anything else, you have to follow my.
but if I
Oh, there's some mistakes. Oh, okay. Oh, you cannot do that too. Okay, you gotta.
when I send this it have
Yeah. Yeah. This is all the enclosing brackets, right? Okay.
เวลาผมพิมพ์ขอโทษ
Okay. That's fine.
เวลาผมพิมพ์ไอตัวสามเหลี่ยมเนี่ยมันจะมีสามเหลี่ยมแบบทับปิดท้ายเลยอะครับ
Yeah, but this one doesn't have it. This one is more like the code.
มันถึงไม่มีอะครับ
It's a JavaScript thing. It depends on the editor. It doesn't. Yeah, it's out of our control. Okay. But one thing we can do is that we can format the code to look decent. Okay. All right. Okay. Let me do this. Okay, this one's wrong. Hey, that's it. You're done. Okay. It's just one capitalized letter. Nothing happened?
Nothing.
Alert. Okay. ALERT. Okay. Save. And try it. There you go. Oh, lots of error happening.
Yeah, I'm
Go to, oh, that's a new thing.
Yeah, I'm trying to do this.
Okay. You can experiment. If you run into problem, let me know. Okay. All right. We are almost done. And a fun thing's gonna happen. Okay. So right now, I think this feature on our website is useless. Okay. So I'm gonna delete it. I don't want this one. Okay. So if you want to delete, you can just delete it, or you can just comment it out. Okay. So in order to comment it out, I can press Control and then /. Okay. See what I just did here? I select the line that I don't want, right? Instead of deleting, I do Control /. And it's gonna comment it out automatically. Okay. So that's the cool trick I do all the time. Okay. And / is something next to the shifts on the right side. Okay. Control /. See, I can toggle between comments and uncommenting. Okay. All right. So right now, I don't want this feature. It's kind of useless. Okay. I don't want this feature. It's kind of useless. Okay. But something that I want you to know, it's actually the counter button. I think that's one is more fun. Okay. So I'm gonna come here and I'm gonna write H2, and then I'm gonna write counter. Okay. Account. Okay. Okay. And what I want is that I want another button, which is like this, right? And then this button can do increment. Okay. Okay, so I can do something like this. Okay. So this is my kind of setup, right? I want this count number to goes up when I click increment like this. All right. But right now it's not doing anything, but just kind of set up the stage, right? I want this number to goes up when I click increment. Okay, so how do I do this? Okay. All right, so this one required a special, I would say, primitives for this. Okay, so without going into any depth, right, we're gonna copy and pasting most of the time. Okay, so really what you're doing is called state management, because if you want to increment something, you have to know what the current values are and how to change the value and then update the UI, right? It's called state management. So, and in order to do that, React has a very special way you have to follow. And this is exactly what I told you about. If you use a framework, you have to follow the rule, and this is the rule, right? Okay, so first, you have to copy the first line on page number 18. Okay, first line on page number 18, copy, and paste onto the very top or the second lines. Okay, doesn't really matter, as long as it's either on the top or the second line, like this. Okay, and what you just did, it's actually to import this special function called useState, because this is the state that we're gonna keep changing. Okay. Next, we are going to copy this line right here. So notice that you don't really need to copy this line because this line is already on your code. But this is extra. Okay, so can you copy this line? Okay, copy. And then put it in after the function line right here. So essentially inside the function, put it in here. Okay, it doesn't matter. The order doesn't matter. Okay, but just to be clear, just put it on the right below the function line. Okay. Okay. Next up, we're going to copy this line right here. Okay. So actually, this line is exactly what I just did, right? I just did count and then with the button. So you can just copy this one, right? Just this guy start from H2 and then the button, all right? And you can place it anywhere in here. So I'm gonna replace this guy that I type it in manually with the new stuff, okay? And now you can see what happened. You can see that right now it's working. Yay. Is that magic? Okay. So 3 places that you need to go for is first the import statements. Next is this guy right here. And then you have to replace the part that's showing stuff with the stuff that I have in here. Okay. And it should work like that. Okay. And I'm gonna have you change something so that you kind of get a feel of what's happening. Okay, so right now just make sure that it works first. Okay, and if you refresh the page, you can see that the numbers kind of go back to 0. Okay, so the state's actually not permanent. Okay, it's only lives inside your memory, but not on the permanent storage. Okay. Okay, if it's not working, let me know first. It's okay. So the last job is to send the message to Discord. Okay, so I'm gonna use my phone number in order to log in. Yes. Let me try to log in first to see if it works. Okay. Discord. There you go. I'm in. Yep, I'm in. Can I help you?
Yeah, first of all, my thing is not showing anything.
Okay, I need to debug.
Me too.
Okay. Okay, can I see your code? Maybe can you move a little bit to the right? Yeah, so I have some space to type. Thank you. Your code is right. Your code is running. Code is running. Maybe we can put it here. Okay, it's not running.
It was, but when I put
Okay, this stuff breaks it, right? Oh yeah, of course. There's one thing you forgot to copy it over. This guy right here.
no, the import.
Does it work? Nope. Okay, use state. Oh, there's another one you need to copy it over. This guy right here. There you go. And then you can do that. Same thing. So you need to copy this line here. Second line onto the line number 2. And then this one onto line number 4. Make space for line number 4. Yep, there you go. Just saved. And press this one. There you go. It works. Okay. Okay, last job before the construction begins, okay? Discord. Okay? All right, if you don't have Discord, it's okay. You can watch your friend, okay? But it's good to have. It's a good software, right? Okay, so what I want you to do is, I want you to create the new server. Okay, so for example, I can do, where's my create server? Where? I don't know where to create the new server. Where is it? Oh, right here. Add server. I cannot find this button. So I'm going to add new server, all right? And just say create my own. Like, I mean, server is like space to hang out, right? So I'm going to just say for me and my friends, right? And the name is going to be a workshop technology. You know, something boring like that. Okay, there you go. So I have the new server, right? Discord, guys. I'm sure you're familiar with the server, right? Okay, next up, I want you to go to server settings. Damn it, come on, right here. Okay, go to server settings, okay? And then you can go to integration. And you can go to webhooks. And I want you to create a webhook. Okay, create one webhook called Captain Hook. This is a joke here, okay? And you can copy the webhook URL right here. Copy. And let's check what it is, okay? I'm gonna open a notepad. And it should look like this. Something really, really long that starts with this part right here. So what you want is called webhook URL that starts with something like this. Okay, so let me show you one more time, okay? How did I get up to this point? Okay, I'm gonna go back to my server, right? You have the new server. You do the server settings on the drop down at the top, okay? I go to integrations and I go to webhooks and I create a new hook, right? If you already created, just copy the webhook URL and verify that it looks like this. It has like Discord stuff right here. Maybe you can just put it somewhere that you can recopy later, okay? All right, good. You got the webhook URL. Let's go, okay? Next up, we are going to go back to my my slides, okay? And can you copy this one? So this one is another HTML per se. So copy this one, page 22, paste it in just maybe below your button. Okay, so the count button, and then this one just paste it below. All right, so right now, if you look into your website, you should, okay, you don't see anything because now there's an error. But let's just complete the whole process before you see the websites, okay? Next up, we're gonna go to right here. So this one is quite long, so you have to copy the whole thing, right? The whole thing. Copy the whole thing, page 23, okay? And here, you have to place it inside the function body. So anywhere before the return statement should be fine. So I'm going to find my return statement. I'm going to just give it some space, right, before the return statement, okay? Paste it, the whole thing's in here, like that. Okay, so again, your send webhook thing should be before the return statement. Okay? And the last thing you need to do is to copy your webhooks right here, onto this page, this place right here. See what I said? The webhook URL replaced with your webhook URL. You have to just put it in here like this. So it's going to be long, but it's okay. Okay? It's going to be long. Okay. Let me make sure that my website works first, then I'll do it one more time. Okay? Slowly. Okay. So let's say I'm done. I should be able to see my stuff, right? And then I can just type something like, hello from WTNR, and poke me. And now see, it's coming up in Discord. And you can check it from your phones too if you have the apps. Okay? That's how easy it is to message someone. Okay? So let me do it one more time. Okay? One more time. Okay, I'm gonna redo everything. Okay, so this is right at the counter button. Okay, so first we're going to go to page number 22. Okay, I'm gonna copy the header and the button and the input and everything, and then place it under the counter part, right inside the HTML part, like this. Okay, so notice that the H2 for the counter, H2 for the contact me. So that's the part, the last part of your website. Next up, I'm going to go to the page number 23, and the long code, just copied it, right? And then place it before the return statement. Okay, I give it some space, copy and paste and saved, right? But now you need to replace this part with your webhook URL, so that's come from Discord. So everybody's URL will be different, right? I'm going to copy mine, and I'm going to place it inside that quotation, like that. Okay? And you're done. So if you go back to your website, right? And now you can type something, hello, world, and then poke me. Then if you check out your Discord apps or Discord page, then you should see the message. All right, let me see if the people get it or if you got any problems.
I don't know how to find the link.
Okay, you are going to do the server. Which one you want to use? This one? This guy right here? This one? This one? This one? This one? This one? This one? That's a lot, right? Okay, you go to, oh, you got it. Good job, right? You did it, right? Okay, cool. Yeah, replace in there, yeah. Just paste it in here, like that. And saved, and tried it on your website. Yeah, it works. Okay, everyone's got it. Okay, that work. Oh, there's an error. Okay, okay, you have to paste your webhook in here. Okay, and then save, and then try it on your website. Type something here and see if it goes to Discord. Help, just press it. Yeah. Close. Yeah, right here. Mm-hmm. Okay, so for you, I have to debug first. Ah, okay. Okay, this one. There you go. Okay, so you need to, now it should work, but you need to do the stuff that I told on the, yeah, it work, right? It works, okay. Very cool. Okay. Nothing works? Okay, I need to look at your code.
Yes, it's my phone.
Okay, can I see? Okay, that seems right. Wrong code, wrong webhook URL. So which this one, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go here, here. Whoa, this is difficult. This one, this one, this one, this one. So you have to
Okay,
you have to delete this,
Press it.
delete the whole thing. Make sure that can you paste again, because this one seems like it's kind of mixing with the old stuff. This is not right. Can you delete everything here first? And then paste again. Yeah, so that one's okay, saved. Because what you just copy is not the webhook URL. You have to save first. You just copy the regular links. Okay, yeah, it's come here. Close. There you go. It's called webhook URL. Okay, if you're done, we have one last job to do, right? Like last time, you want to publish this to the world, right? So let's do just that, okay? So if you're done, can you help me do this? Okay, we're going to go to terminal. Actually, just do view and bring back the terminal. Okay, so do view and terminal. Okay, and right now our server is running, right? We want to stop the server. Okay, so I'm gonna do Control C to stop the server. And we're gonna we're gonna build our server, our website, because our website is actually not in the right form to deploy to Netlify, right? So we're gonna do npm run build. Okay, so again, what you wanna do is you have to bring back that terminal. So we're gonna go view and terminal. Okay, view and terminal. So get that terminal back, right? And then we're gonna Control C just to make sure that everything's quit, right? And we're gonna go for npm run build. That guy over here. Okay? This process is actually building everything into, like the format that, the actual Netlify can understand, basically. Okay? So we're gonna build it. Okay? And let's say, see, when it's done, this is the content that you just did, right? But then it's packaging into the correct format for deployment. Okay? If you did this correctly, then you should see this one right here. There's a folder called dist on your explorers. Okay? And that part is the last part for you to do this here, right? So if you've done this, the next part is to deploy on Netlify. So I'm going to go to netlify.com. Okay, and again, since you already signed up last time, today should be much quicker. Okay, so I'm going to log in. There you go. You might see the stuff that you did last time too, right? I have a lot of projects in here. Okay, stay with me, man. You're almost done. You just need to deploy this, and you can go, okay? So what you want to deploy is, I'm going to add new projects and deploy manually. I mean, I think your dashboard looks the same as mine because you already have something there. So I'm going to deploy manually. Okay, let me go through this one for the whole process, okay? So right now, it's telling me to drag and drop something onto this page, right? So what you want to drag into the page is actually inside Wheat project, okay? So I'm gonna go to my Wheat project on my desktop. And what you want to drag is actually a folder called this. Okay, so maybe do larger one. Okay, you want to drag this folder, not this, like this, which is kind of hard to say, but this guy goes in here. Okay, so notice that you don't drag the whole Wheat project. That's too big. What you want is this dist folder, and that only is available after you do npm run build. If you don't see this one, if you don't see this folder, that means you haven't built your website yet. Okay, so make sure you build it first. Okay, so let me go through the whole process and I'll do it again for you. Okay, so if I were to drag this in like this, there you go. I'm almost done, right? Almost done. Wait, it's not accepting. Like that. Okay. Uploading, and I'm done. So if I were to click at my link, then you're going to see that this is actually my website, right? And then actually this is like the public available link, like public link, right? And I can even contact myself, right? I can just do Discord and come up here. So it actually works like publicly. So again, if you don't want people to contact you, you can disable this project, okay? But just show me that you can do it first, okay? Okay, whoa, that's a lot of people. This guy first, I'll be with you. Okay.
ผมตามไม่ทันตรงตอน
Okay.
ที่อาจารย์
You haven't built it yet, so you have to build it. There you go. Build. Okay, and now you have this folder. Now you can drag it in like this. Go back to desktop. Here, this guy go in here. Okay, who else needs help? Okay, this guy first.
Can I take the PNB rank from terminal, new terminal?
Okay, okay, fine, new terminals. Okay, let's see. Okay, you need to take care of this one first. This one, oh, you already closed. Okay, so can you type? Oh, maybe just type for you. npm run build. Okay, now you have this guy. This is the stuff that you're going to put on Netlify. So you have to go to Netlify. You have Netlify open? Okay, can you log in? And yeah, so on. Okay, who else need help for now? Okay, you guys here? Okay.
I don't know what happened here.
Okay, you have typos, probably.
But I copy
Oh,
paste.
okay. Maybe. Okay, so this one's correct. Oh, this one, I don't know what this is. Okay, this one. Oh, this one's hard to copy, so let me just go back. This one's better.
Oh my.
Okay, let's see if it works. Can you test? Where is it?
Here.
You can type something and poke me. Okay, check here. Here. It doesn't work. Okay, let me check. Have you done this? Integration, webhook. Oh, you already have webhook. Copy. And then, forgot.
Oh, yeah.
I forgot to place the webhook in here.
Here, right?
Okay, one more time. Has to work. Okay. There you go.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so the next step is we're going to build it. So p npm run build. And now this is the folder that you want to drag into Netlify. So when you have Netlify open, just drag this one in and it should work. Huh? Yeah, upload Netlify, right? And then upload it. Okay.
เช็ดได้ไหมผมว่า
What is this? Hold on. You have to build. Oh, you already built. Okay, so right here. Okay, so you want to open Netlify and drag this one into that deployment page. Okay. I remember you raising hand.
I finished
Oh, you finished already? Oh, that's good. Okay, how about this? Anyone? Oh,
จานมันเป็นยังไง
oh, okay. This one, there's a lot of things in here. Okay. Okay. Cancel everything. Okay. You haven't built it yet. npm run build. Okay, so this one, you're gonna drag this one into Netlify. Okay. Same thing. Oh, that's good. Okay. Maybe I can have your attendance sheet. Okay, I'll be with you. I'll be with you soon. I'll be with you soon. I'll be with you soon. You may. You may. But you have to show me your website first. This one. It's okay. If you don't have Discord, that's okay. Can you just deploy it, and then I'm okay. So just deploy it. Can you deploy it? Okay. What is it? Is that your stuff? Oh, last time. Okay. Hold on. Let me show you. So you can do this, and then you're gonna do this, and then this one goes in here. Okay. Have you deploy this one? Okay, good job. You can sign. Okay, can you click here? That's your link. Okay, you can sign. Yeah, good. You can sign it. Okay. And if you sign your attendance sheet, you can go and remember that next time you go to the other instructor, okay? Not me anymore, okay? Do not come here. Okay. Yep.
If I finish it, I can click anything.
If you're done, you can quit anything, but you have to sign your stuff, okay? Right? I'm gonna look at your website, and you can sign your attendance sheet, and you can go, okay? So let me check. I know that you're done, okay? I'll bring the attendance sheet for you, okay? Okay, that's good. All right. Please sign first. Okay, you're done. That's good. Okay, sign. Okay, you're done. Okay, I'll be with you soon. Don't worry. I should turn off this thing.